right. Your life never ends. Well, technically, you're all going to die someday. But listen, you need to make the best of that hole in the middle of yourself and fill it with, money and fortune.
And cars.
Cars especially will really fill that hole in yourself.
Yeah, waxy cars, like shiny cars.
Red sports cars.
Just get in that car and go into the hole of your life.
A tunnel.
Your tunnel.
Your tunnel.
Take
your red sports car
it's a
through
hole
that
tunnel.
hole on the side of a mountain.
Yeah.
Thanks for having us.
Mammoty check.
Did you say
Hole tunnel, man. That's our thing, man. That's what it says on our T-shirts.
You said Hunnel. Hunnel. Sounds like a pet name in a relationship I don't want to know anything about. Okay.
Hey, Hunnel.
So, anyway, we were reminiscing. Here we go. Doing a lot of reminiscing lately about how we used to literally go into the sewer system because there's nothing to do in Bowie's Creek. You had to make your own fun, and we did so many questionable things that we should have gotten hurt doing, but somehow we ended up living. I mean, we could have died of carbon monoxide poisoning down there in the sewer. There's no ventilation.
Or bacterial infections.
Something.
Let me take a step back.
Take a step back from that.
I would ride my bike to Rhett's house, and then we'd walk around in the woods. And sometimes we would come out at Justin McLeod's house, or there was they ran some power lines through the woods. No, they ran the sewer line.
Right.
Through the woods. And it would be
down to that sewer.
The trees there would be no trees, so it would be like a path, and you would just walk down through this magical path.
You know what we called it, don't you remember? The clearing. Don't you remember that?
Yeah, the clearing.
The clearing.
And it's where they had cleared the trees to lay the pipe for the sewage lines.
All these things just seem so obvious to me, like the clearing. I'm gonna go walk in the clearing today.
And we would go exploring down there, and it was below the floodplain, so they had built the manholes up to where they were about 5 feet above the dirt in the clearing, especially at this point.
But you know where all that went to. This all went to
the ocean.
No, it went to the treatment plant right there next to Keith Hills. You remember that?
Oh, sure, yeah.
You remember this, right? All those clearings. Don't you remember? There was a network of clearings.
I never thought about it.
And we would go and we would follow these clearings to all different parts of the county.
The treatment plant was behind the driving range.
The driving range and the gun range. There was a gun range.
Gun range?
You don't remember that gun range right next to the treatment plant that had the big berms up so you could shoot guns?
Oh, wow.
And then nowadays, when we go back, well, we don't go there anymore because my parents moved, but as late as last year, we would go down there and I would take the kids down through the clearings. We would go down to that gun range, which nobody ever uses. In Campbell University's forensics department, they have like a CSI program or a criminal justice program.
That's where all the people who are on those television shows come from.
You'll go down there and there'll be a rotten pig inside of a cage, and they're studying human decomposition, and the best way to study human decomposition is to see a pig because our flesh is very similar. Yeah. They see pigs rot, and so they learn the stages of decomposition in the field. So we go down there one year,
that.
and there's like this dead pig. It's like, what?
What did it smell like?
It was completely bones by that point. So it was like late in the semester.
Well, it's interesting because that certainly parallels the type of stuff we get into when we go into the clearing as middle schoolers. We would go to that one manhole that would kind of be up. Mm-hmm. That's the one we went down into. And it's, you hang around this thing long enough and you're like, well, I'm going to go down in that thing one time.
Yeah.
But you can't just take the manhole cover off with your bare hands.
You can do it with a stick, which we did at one point.
And those things are heavy. You got to be careful.
I'm going to show you. I actually took a picture.
Oh, really?
Of Locke and Shepherd.
With the pig bones?
I'll show you.
What is that?
I took a picture. So this would be December of last year. So let me go to that part.
While he's looking for that, so we found a way to pry the manhole off, and we would climb the ladder. It was probably 20 feet down to where it gets to, then there's the pipe running down there, and there was just crap all on the side of the wall and like toilet paper, and it was warm down in there. This is like fall when it had gotten so cold. Nasty. And we would just I mean, it was not a pleasant place to be, but for some reason, it was just cool to be in a place where it's like, oh, we got in here. We weren't supposed to be in it. This is a secret place where people's crap piles up. And we didn't hang around in there too long, but after a few minutes, your brain shuts off the sensation of smelling that stink, and you can handle it. It's like working in a paper factory. We went down in there, I don't know, a handful of times.
I don't have.
But once you go down in there, the pipe coming in and the pipe going out were small, like not big enough to crawl through. So we didn't.
We were smarter than that.
We would never crawl in like this sewage pipe, but it was a larger
You just kind
room.
of got in there and just sort of looked around like, here we are.
Yeah, and it was just
underground.
It was kind of daring.
And
you didn't find it?
No, I don't know. I took a picture of my boys standing on top of that exact same one that we used to go in, which is the first one when you started going down the clearing at the end of my house. But I don't have a picture. I lost it somehow.
I mean, we must have stunk coming back from that.
Man, we stunk all the time back then.
We stunk so
Just
bad.
dirty all the time. Just nasty. And you know, another thing we talked about recently, we would go out all day. We would like meet in the morning during the summer. Hot, 100 degrees.
Yeah, ride our bikes to
humidity.
the graveyard. This is a midway point. We'd ride our bikes
go
everywhere.
all around, all day, and then go back home. Never having a drink of water.
You didn't need water if you've got a bike and friends.
I mean, we didn't have water bottles on our bike. Of course, we didn't have helmets.
Oh,
but
no water bottle holder on a bike.
It's like
that was unheard of.
Camelback, these things,
Yeah.
like be hydrated. I mean, I'm surprised that we just didn't end up in one of those manholes just dead. Skeletons
In
there.
fairness, whenever we would go into town, we would stop at the shortstop and we get a mellow yellow.
Or a clearly Canadian.
Clearly Canadian. They still have those?
You got those in Canada? You never heard of Clearly Canadian?
It was
And you're Canadian? Clearly, you're Canadian.
Clearly Canadian was one of the first sparkling water beverages, flavored water beverages, and the bottles were glass and they were shaped like a teardrop. And they cost like $1.20 a piece.
Clearly Canadian. Oh, it still works. ClearlyCanadian.com. All natural sodas. They should be. Look, same bottle. Same bottle. It hasn't changed at all. It still has the fruit on it, just like it used to, Link.
And I would always get the blackberry, and they were expensive, like $1.25. You know.
Yeah, I remember.
Buy 5 cases and get 6.
Guys, we should order some of this.
Hold on.
And go into a sewer and drink it.
We definitely should get Clearly Canadian to
It's in Canada.
be a sponsor. Too late now. We've already sent everybody over there. Enjoy it, guys.
You're welcome.
Maybe I have some. I don't know.
I'm thirsty.
That's funny. I do remember that now. Okay, so you want to have the meeting now?
For every 5 referrals, you receive 1 free case.
Oh my god, we have so many cases coming our way.
How do we get people to use us to refer? Don't stop recording. I want to punch that in. How do we get people to refer us?
Hold on,
Okay.
but what is it? What is it? For every what?
If you order a case of Clearly Canadian, you'll be automatically enrolled in our Leaders Referral
Oh
Program.
my gosh, when 5 individuals use your link to purchase. How do you get your link?
You'll be given your own unique referral link to share after you purchase a case. And when 5 individuals use it,
You still rolling?
1
Yeah, it's
case
still
of
rolling.
Clearly Canadian.
But we don't have a link.
We're gonna have one by the time we put this up.
Here we go.
Okay, guys. Here's what's just happened. This is a special Good Mythical More only offer. Okay, we decided
might be
to
crazy.
punch this in. I don't even want to think about it. I just want to do it. We went to the Clearly Canadian website. Our resident Clearly Canadian, Jen, has said, if we're going to order a case, okay, and then we will put a special link in the description of this video that if you click on that link and order a case.
No, for 5, every time 5 people use that, we then get a free case.
Yeah.
So if you want Clearly Canadian and you were already going to purchase it, do it through our link and then.
Hold on. No. Guys. This is crazy. Look. They aren't making it yet. help us bring back the original Clearly Canadian by pre-ordering a case. They got to get to 25,000 cases to bring it back, and they're currently at 8,200. So this is fate, guys.
What?
This is fate.
It's a Kickstarter campaign?
It's basically a freaking Kickstarter thing.
How sad. They need
Hold on, I don't care. We're bringing it back.
Guys.
We are bringing Clearly Canadian back.
Listen,
and we have no, I swear to you, we have no, we totally just thought of this, just saw it.
I think that's pretty obvious.
Some backhanded way for us to make money. We just want Clearly Canadian.
We're not gonna get paid anything.
Okay? We're gonna get paid in Clearly Canadian.
But with your help, we can bring back Clearly Canadian, our childhood drink that we couldn't afford. So how do we do this?
I can't believe we did.
Order a
So
case.
we're gonna order a case.
And then
We're
we'll
gonna
post
put the link.
We're gonna order a case. We're gonna put the link. It's important that you click on our link in the description of this video in order to then order your case or order whatever you have to order.
Hey, look, that's why the bottles were the same. See, look, it says, please order today and please keep campaigning like it's 1994. This is like bringing our childhood back, man.
It tastes so good, guys. It probably
You
is.
need this.
Don't be commenting like it's not good for you or anything. Don't look into it.
Yeah.
Don't look into it.
We don't care how much sugar it's got, guys.
They spell flavor with a U. Okay? It's great. All right, so
Shannon Eisen from Georgetown, Texas just ordered 4 cases.
Have
Thanks, Shannon. We haven't even told you about it yet.
way to go, Shannon. And we're gonna every person who contributes, we're gonna give a personal shout out in our minds. No, but this will be fun. Let's do it. What do you say, guys? Do they have to order a case?
I think it's by the case.
And how much is a case?
$30 and it comes with 12.
$30?
It's worth it. Don't think about it.
They're glass bottles.
They're cool bottles, and every time that you put your lips up to it, it'll be like kissing us.
Okay, great. Let's make it happen.